If everybody got that double feature sound, but I sure did. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Cult of Collectors. We have an awesome show tonight. We have a guest joining us here shortly. Lauren will also be coming in shortly, so wait for her to pop in. Tonight, we have got not just a guest, but we've also got an awesome giveaway that we announced last week. We're going to be giving away the 4K Steelbook for Speed Racer. And John's got it. He's going to mail it to the winner. We're going to do the Wheel of Death. There it is. We're going to do the Wheel of Death like we normally do, where just comment in the comments here on YouTube, and we'll put your name on the wheel. If you're watching us on Instagram, thank you. But if you want on the wheel, we'll try to see your name. But just to make sure, hop over to YouTube. Go to Cult of Collectors, where you can subscribe. Go to my page, John's page, Mike's page. We're streaming on a bunch of pages tonight, but just hop over to any of our YouTubes and hit and just comment that you want in on the wheel. Again, if you're on Instagram, we'll try to see you. But yeah, we'll be doing that giveaway at the end of the show. So just comment, let us know you want on the wheel. We'll spin the wheel. It's a last man standing situation. If your name pops up, it's not good. It means you're gone. So last person on the wheel will be our winner. So tonight, like I mentioned, we have an awesome guest. That's why we're giving away the 4K Speed Racer Steelbook. Charlie, would you like to let everyone know who our special guest is tonight?
Well, of course. Our special guest tonight happens to be Paulie Litt, who plays Little Spritle Racer from the 2008 Speed Racer film. So I'm excited to bring him in. John, I would say go ahead, let him on in. That way we can get the show started. I'm excited to have him on the show.
All right, here we go. Sorry about that. I'm running a little bit behind on everything.
There he is. Welcome.
Hey, guys, what's up? How's everybody doing tonight?
Awesome as always. So happy that you could join us tonight. We actually had a giveaway for the 4K a couple weeks ago, and I think you might have saw that on Charlie's end, and you liked his post, and we hit you up, and here you are. This is awesome. I'm really big right now, and I don't know why. But,
I'm stoked. I'm just so thankful you guys love Speed, and now we have the 4K to watch it that much more magical with all the colors and everything now. So I'm excited to be on. And listen, guys, I got to admit, I'm very hyped after that intro. Cult of Collectors.
Very catchy.
Yeah, I need an MP3 of that for the gym immediately.
Dude, I'm telling you, we try to start it off rocking, just right out of the bat. I
love it. I love it.
I told them straight up. It kind of reminded me of Go Go Power Rangers.
100%. I need you. You know, I'm ready to go.
Just don't say that too loud. YouTube might flag us and be like, "Wait a minute, you ripped something off."
Yeah.
No, we didn't. I didn't say that. No,
I did not do it.
It's really catchy. I like it.
I do too. We actually were talking just before the show how they just announced the original show. I think it's Shout doing it on Blu-ray, giving us. They announced that it's either Shout or it might be under the Scream label. I don't remember which one, but I wanted to grab this and show it off real quick because I think it applies. This was the OG. This is some Blu-rays and some DVDs, and it comes in a giant speed head.
Look at that. Look at that.
The shield comes down. He even talks.
That's incredible.
What? But yeah, they all go.
He talks, and you just like totally press the button and went, "No, I'm good."
Whoa! Look at that.
Wow.
I had to go grab this. I was like, "Oh, this is a perfect time to show this off."
Yeah. Jody's got some nice. He got some nice stuff, man. I have never seen that before.
Dude, I saw somebody post this about this on I think it was another YouTube thing I was on years ago, and Amazon still had them in stock. So I ran over there and grabbed it real quick, and now they're out of stock. But
I think
yeah,
you
this
showed
thing
that
is
one other time.
awesome. I love this thing.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible. I've seen some cool stuff. I know I don't know if you guys have seen him on Instagram, but Mach 5 Museum, he has a whole speed racer stuff from like just an insane collection, but that I have not seen.
I love
That's
this
very
thing.
cool.
I should have mentioned up top at the beginning of the show, we'll also be, John's going to be scanning your comments, not just put your name on the wheel to win the Steelbook later, but also if anybody in the comments has any questions. John will kind of pick us up as we go, and we'll ask our guest. But yeah, Charlie, you got any questions? You got us this awesome guest tonight.
Yes. Well, he's. I know we were kind of chatting before we went live, and you had mentioned the whole flipping off the other, the main guy in the movie. But I think one of the main questions that I had was, what is your most memorable moment working with the cast in itself? Whether it be John Goodman, Susan Sarandon, Emil, or Christina.
It's so funny because each one has their own, distinct personality, their own sort of vibe. But I'm going to start off in real Spritle fashion, and I want to pay my respects to my partner in crime, Chim Chim. I have to. He's just, we had Willie and Kenzie, we had two chimps on set, and, just the sheer intelligence that they brought and just hit every mark. And I went to chimpanzee training for 2.5 weeks before we went to Germany to get really acquainted with them, and so we could have a sort of connection before we went over. I gotta say, as a 12, 13-year-old kid, that was pretty awesome just to have a chimpanzee by your side and as a pet. So that probably is up there with the most memorable cast members. But I will say, maybe one of my favorites. I tell you, when you just think of Pops Racer, I don't know if you could think of anybody else than John Goodman. He just embodied everything that was and is Pops Racer. Not only does he look like him, he sounds like him. He was him, and John is a true legend in the business, and he is quite frankly one of the best in the business. And to get to work with him and see his process and just see, he's a funny joyous guy, offset. He plays his harmonica pretty much any free second he has. So I had a really great time there with him. And then we had so many cool spots where we had Rain as Tejo, and he's this massive K-pop star. I think he kind of invented it. He's like the Backstreet Boys of Korea or whatever. And it was just neat to see him not only do his thing, but sort of learn our world, which is the acting. Because then right after that, he went into Ninja Assassins with the Wachowskis. And then Hero came on with his son, and just to see their sword work, we just had just a phenomenal cast. So I could go on and on. I could probably do a whole interview just with all the different characters.
Oh, definitely. I've noticed that one of the guys you had in the movie was the guy who plays Scorpion in the new Mortal Kombat films. So I mean, that's pretty awesome in itself too.
I mean, we had a cast like no other. I mean, we haven't even brought up the fact we had Richard Roundtree, that one of the OG of OGs,
Shaft.
The
Mr.
Shaft
Shaft.
himself. That is right. That is
Yeah.
right. And man, he was a cool,
Such a
cool cat, and just so welcoming, and always willing to talk. And there's this great picture of us on the red carpet during the premiere that I cherish dearly, and just so grateful I got to work with him.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
legend.
Yeah, the monkey man. I was gonna ask, like, looking back at it as an adult, were you thinking, man, they put a kid in a trunk with a chimp? Like that's kind of terrifying, honestly.
Yeah, well, I mean that's child acting in general. No,
Oh
no,
yeah,
I'm
for
just
sure.
kidding. I'm just kidding. No, it's pretty terrifying. No, but listen, we had a lot of safety. We had a lot of training. The chimps had their individual trainers, and then had sled, and so we had a lot of layers, and we made sure everything was good. And I'll tell you, Willie and Kenzie were both professionals, even on the golf cart, because
Oh yeah.
that's a kind of a moving object, even though it was green screen, so it was pretty, for the most part, didn't move, but we were blasting music and really partying hard, filming that.
Hell yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah, cool.
how much of the percent how big of a percentage was the movie filmed on green screen? Because I think behind the scenes says a good deal of it's green screen because it's
I'm
a
gonna
lot of green
say
screen.
probably. I mean, I'm gonna go 90%.
Yeah,
Except for that, the house was real. So the Racer family house,
yeah,
the garage, that was attached to the house was real. The
yeah,
hotel that we stayed in, where we have that ninja fight, that
yeah.
was a real
Mhm.
set. But yeah, but other than that, everything in Royalton's world was CGI. That scene of us kind of being introduced to everything and running, and I see a pool, I see the skyline, I see all this different stuff. That's all green when we were
Very nice.
filming. So but what they did, the Wachowskis were just so great in really explaining the world and explaining what it was going to look like and how it was going to feel. And they always had a little monitor for us where we could visually see what that world was going to look like when it was complete.
I
That's
saw
cool.
the behind the scenes a little bit on that, and yeah, I think it's especially. I know as kids we have a big imagination and everything, and then when you're working with the green screen, because like, are you guys watching a monitor like say during the speed racing stuff itself, like when you guys are cheering and like, oh my
No,
god, this and that.
that's
So
just that's just that's just a stand. We have the crowd, we
mhm.
have, and then just green behind us, and we're looking at tennis balls. We're like, okay, here's the car. You know, okay, put your binoculars up, and they just give us cues. Um, and then, the magic really is those transitions with edits. Where the heads are coming across, and then you have the announcers, and there's just so much busyness similar to the anime that just created that. It really is almost unbelievable when you witness how it was filmed to where it ends. It's like, wow, genius.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I don't think there was any other way they could have done it. Like you couldn't have gone any more practical effects for something like Speedway Racer. You needed that much CGI and to have it that vibrant, and
Mhm.
it looked awesome.
Yeah, it was. I always say from the get go, and I'm talking like audition room at Warner Brothers with Laura Kennedy. It was all about the commitment to the anime. They just really wanted to stay true to that. Um, and that's how they cast the film. That's how they wanted the characters to be, and just truly embody that cartoon that came over in the 60s.
Oh yeah.
Oh
For
yeah,
sure.
I mean it was like perfect casting all around. Like no joke, they had the right Speed Racer, the right Spritle, of course, and then John Goodman as Pops. Susan like everybody was casted perfectly for this film. I don't think you could do any better, even if you were to do a remake slash reboot.
Yeah, we always talk behind the scenes about that the second one. We certainly would have loved to have done it, and I certainly think there's a script. Wink, wink.
Right.
But who knows?
That
Pick
would
it
be
up, do
awesome.
it. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was the audition for it? Was it pretty much a slam dunk for you, or were you kind of like going back and forth between another actor?
No, I mean for me, I went into the audition room. I read for Laura. I had a callback with the Wachowskis, and obviously, I think there were other people up for it, but I when I went in with them, they were just very pinpoint in how they wanted it. I remember we did the couch scene,
Mhm.
where mom comes in and we were doing the karate, and um, so listen, as an actor, you walk out of the room and sometimes you think you failed it, sometimes you think you did okay, great,
Right.
and it winds up the opposite. The ones that you think you did bad, you get, and the ones that you think you slam dunked, you you flub on. So
Mhm.
uh, I came out thinking, I don't know what's going to happen, and then it was weeks, a couple weeks before I had found out anything or did anything. In fact, I went on and I was in the middle of doing a show, Wizards of Waverly Place, that was for Disney Channel and in California at that same time. And I remember
Familiar.
I was on that, doing that. And then they had called, they said, "Hey, listen, we got to go to chimp training and do this." And then, just jet off to Germany for, geez, I guess it was about 3 months.
Do we
Oh,
want
it's
to
not
touch
bad.
upon the comments?
Oh yeah. Anybody got any questions in the comments, John?
Not
Is
yet.
the
So far.
monkey real? I just heard. Yes,
Is
the
the mon-
monkey was, the chimp
Very
was
much
very
real.
real.
Yeah, they're
Well, hey, Polly, I want to ask you, man, just to switch gears from Speed Racer, but I have to ask you this. Um, you were in Eternal Sunshine.
Yeah, a
What
long
was it?
time ago. Yeah.
Long time ago. What did you get to work with Jim Carrey any in that, or did you see
Yeah,
him?
so
Or
there's a flashback scene. It's a quick flashback, but one thing I will say is not only is Jim Carrey the reason I started acting. Um, I think I broke 3 or 4 VHS tapes of Ace Ventura
Oh, for
until
sure.
I
Yeah.
could
Yeah.
until I could mimic every single facial expression and and knew every line. So for me to get to work with my idol, my hero, in that respect, very early on in my career,
Mhm.
was such a privilege and such an honor. And Jim was so nice.
Yeah, he seems like he would be kind of,
He,
Oh,
we spoke for a while, and he was just a great, great guy. And I can't tell you the energy that you get from that, especially early on in your career. And it just was an amazing experience, not only to be a part of the film, but more so just to meet and work alongside with Jim.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
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 yeah. That's super cool because like you did like Doubt
yeah.
Mhm.
later on, and then you got to work with like Meryl Streep and like Philip Seymour Hoffman and stuff. And like what that must have been amazing too. Like Philip Seymour Hoffman, man, he was one of my like favorite actors back in the day, and just so many legend, and stuff. So
I don't know if we will ever see another talent like Philip Seymour Hoffman. He was just one of one. To you know, it was funny. So I did Speed Racer. I came home and then I did Doubt. So it was like just this completely, just two different worlds, you know, two
Oh
different
yeah.
planets.
Yeah.
And to be on that set with John Patrick Shanley, the writer and director, and get to witness those just incredible performances. I mean,
Yeah.
I just never wanted to leave the set as a kid. I really didn't. Regardless if it was Speed Racer or Doubt or any of them, I never wanted to leave the set just because I love to watch and absorb just all the moving parts. But when you get on a set like Doubt, boy,
Yeah.
it's something. It's something to witness, you know.
Yeah.
And Meryl, it was so funny. I always forget if it's crocheting or knitting with the one needle, but she does it on the side, you know, in Video Village while they're setting up a shot, and then it's like a light bulb. She just goes boom,
Back on,
and it's
back
back
in
on,
character.
you
Yeah.
know. And Philip, he's more, I don't want to say method, because he was down, he, you know, he would just chill and relax and have lunch, but he definitely, you know, revved his engine a little longer to get him to that point. And then we had Amy, you know, Amy Adams and Viola Davis as well.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
not
Yeah.
forget.
Yeah.
On
It
that
was
set.
amazing. Yeah.
But Philip, there's nobody like him, and I had a great experience with him.
Yeah.
I don't mean
I just had to ask you about him. That was cool.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't mean to interrupt. Am I the only one seeing black screen?
Yeah.
No, I was going to bring it up. Yeah, we have your audio, but your video is blacked out for some reason on the
mine.
feed. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
Okay.
why, but we've heard everything. So don't. We'll see.
How
You
about
might need
now?
to back
No,
out and
I
come
did
back
that.
in. I'm not sure what's going on. So sometimes StreamYard just loves to play these games with us.
How's that?
Yeah.
Turn it on.
Still audio, but no video. You might just need to close it and come back in. And
Okay,
yeah,
I'll
you do
close
that.
it.
And while you're gone, we'll recap real quick, and we'll bring you back up. But yeah, just so for anybody joining us, great guest tonight from the Speed Racer movie, which we're also giving away at the end of the show tonight. We're going to be doing the Wheel of Death like we normally do, where you just comment in the comments over here on any of our YouTubes that we're streaming on, and we'll get your name on the wheel. We'll be spinning that at the end of the show to see who the winner is. Again, that's for the 4K Steelbook of Speed Racer, which is awesome. If you're watching us over on Instagram, thank you very much. We will try to see you your comment over there if you want on the wheel. But if you really want to make sure you get on the wheel, hop over to YouTube, Cult of Collectors, subscribe there. There you are. You're back.
I'm back.
You're back.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll be doing that
not.
Wheel of Death at the end of the show for the giveaway.
Okay.
What were you going to say, John?
I'm actually not on Instagram because it just didn't work this time.
No, it's just mine then. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't know what it's having all kinds of trouble this evening. Okay, we'll go ahead.
Yeah.
No worries. It happens. It's live.
So after Speed Racer, kind of how well did you kind of walk us through the rest of your career up until now? Like what's been happening? What's been going on?
You know, I've been a little all over the place for a little while, but after Speed, I knew eventually, you know, that I wanted to go behind the camera, maybe direct one day. So I went in to produced a couple films, actually in New Orleans mainly. And then I went off, and I told you before, I was in Memphis, Arkansas area. I went into the textile world. I founded a textile facility over there.
Nice.
Yeah. And then most recently, I've been getting back writing a ton, and working with an old friend of mine, David Lambert, who we did the movie The Lifeguard back in 2012, 2013, over in Pittsburgh. So he's a great brother of mine, and working on a little something. We're not sure what we're going to do with it just yet. But so that's what I've been up to.
I feel like I need to introduce you to Adam Marcus, who directed Jason Goes to Hell, because we've had him on the show and stuff, and so I feel like you guys should connect and chat and see if you guys could work together on something.
Definitely, I loved it. You know, it's crazy. There's for such a big world, it's very small. You know, and it's all about just connections and working with the people you like and creating art together.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we've had Diane Franklin on the show before. I don't know if you recognize that name or not, but she was in films like Last American Virgin, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure as a princess, basically. And then she was also a French girl named Monique in Better Off Dead with John Cusack.
Oh, wow. Did I go black again?
Mm-hmm.
It looked like a light turned off. It was different this time.
I know. That was weird.
Well, I'll get to your.
Oh, there it goes. You're back. I mean, your camera's back. You're not sitting there, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's just a wall. No, it was a light.
It was the back room.
John, I saw we had a question from one of our usual people that likes to watch the show from Movie Hunter. He said from being cast in your early TV series to the movie roles, what is the role that you had the most fun on set, and what was the role you had most difficulty with?
Good question.
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm going to go with, so from a standpoint of fun, I'm going to look through it. You have to look through it through a child's eye, kid's eyes. I mean, from a standpoint of fun, there's no more fun than Speed Racer because we just had, the world was our oyster,
Oh yeah, for sure.
I wanted a golf cart. They got us a golf cart. I had a pet chimpanzee. We were over in Germany. We had a huge studio to our disposal, trailers, the whole kit and caboodle. So I think from that standpoint, I have to go with Speed, just for fun. Difficult, I have to say I've been blessed and fortunate not to have really any difficult sets, in terms of like working with people or anything like that nature wise. But elements are always tough. Like for instance, Stout, we did it in the middle of winter. That's never fun in New York City when it's freezing cold outside, doing all those, outside the church scenes. But difficulty, I love what I do, and I've always loved it, even since I was, a little guy. And I guess any little obstacle or any little challenge, you get through it,
Yeah,
you have to.
So did you do commercials first before doing like anything acting role wise?
Yeah, so I started with commercials when I was 6, and I did that. I was
Jersey Girl.
I was in Jersey Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
sorry about that. I thought you had stopped, and I jumped in there. I'm bad about that.
No. But yeah, no commercials. I was fortunate and blessed. The first audition I ever went on was an Oreo cookie commercial, and I wound up. I got it, and I went out to LA and I filmed that. And when I was doing that, I found out I got another commercial, and it just sort of ran one into another, and then Jersey Girl, and then I was on Hope and Faith for years on ABC, and just sort of snowballed down the hill.
What did Wyatt say?
Say again, Charlie.
I was getting ready to say, how old were you when you did Jersey Girl? You would have been about 7 or 8 or something.
Jersey Girl, I was Yeah, I think I was 7, almost 8.
Well, like on Jersey Girl, like George Carlin was in the cast and everybody. I mean, did you get to meet like somebody like a legend of George
Yeah,
Carlin, the
got to
comedian?
got
And
to got to meet George, and at the premiere, and Avi and Ben too. I mean, Ben and I had and Raquel, who I'm still friends with to this day.
Mhm.
I saw her last year when I was in LA. Um, and yeah, no, definitely. I got George is
Oh
the
wow,
man.
yeah.
He was the best, and Ben is a tremendous talent, and also Liv Tyler was in it.
Yeah,
Oh
that's a
yeah.
good cast. Yeah, I mean, like getting into the industry, is it hard? Is it just a roll of the dice? Is it luck? Is it connections? I mean, what do you think? All of those, or what do you
I'm
think?
gonna go with D, all of the above.
Yeah. Okay.
All
But
the above.
but I do believe that it has changed, totally different from when I started.
Hmm.
Definitely.
There is no more commercials, right? Really, per se.
Hmm.
So I think that was a way a lot of people got into the business, got their start.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Even sort of regular, what I'm considering regular, the all of us understand what it was, and that was the ABC, the NBC, CBS, yeah, television,
Yeah.
network television. That
Hmm.
you know, I don't know whether they want to hear this or not, but it's not what it used to be.
No.
Mm-mm. No.
So
I agree. I
yeah,
think we
so
all agree with you, so don't worry about that.
yeah, so I think that's tough. I mean, for anybody starting out now, all of my friends, old and young, that had the privilege of working with, we all kind of sit back and say to ourselves, "Man, what would we do to start out again now? If we had to,
Hmm.
because the world
Oh yeah.
the world is just different." But on a flip side of that, it's really neat that you have things like YouTube now and
Hmm.
Instagram and
Hmm.
TikTok, and you can do this show, and like do it, just do it.
Hmm.
You don't have to wait for anybody, and
Hmm.
so there's good and bad to it, but I
Hmm.
think it's great that if you have a cool idea and you get some cool people around, you can go out and make it.
Hmm. That's a big difference than like you said before, because like you said, anybody can just do anything now. Like we got you on the show, like we just ask you, hey, and come,
Hey, what's
and
up? Yeah.
yeah,
You know what?
yeah,
I took the chance basically. So I saw that
yeah.
he had liked and commented on my unboxing video, basically of this thing right here in my
Hmm.
hand,
There it is.
and
Hmm.
of course I saw the blue check mark, and I'm like, okay, well, who is that with the blue check mark? So of course I did my little dive and everything, found out you were Spritle, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a chance, because that's all it is. That's what life is taking chances, basically.
Hmm.
So, and you happened to see my message, and you got back, and you were very kind enough to join us, which we all appreciate
Oh
very
yeah.
much for you
Yeah, it
being
was
here
really
this
cool.
evening.
Oh man, I'm so glad you did, and I'm so glad I'm able to, and I love talking about speed in any capacity. It was something that a truly unforgettable experience, and being able to work with all those fantastic people. Um, you just I can't say enough about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Briefly,
it's
hey,
cool.
Paulie, this is Lauren. Lauren, this is Paulie. Hey, Lauren.
Oh,
Hi.
Lauren, too.
Hey, how you doing?
Lauren snuck in here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Lauren,
I
at any time, if you have any questions for Paulie, you can just hop in and ask him.
yeah,
Um, he's
absolutely.
only with us for a short time this evening, so we're knocking it out as fast as we can, and we got the giveaway going on. You mentioned like new ways of getting into the industry, and I'm glad Lauren popped in here because I think this latest horror movie, Obsession, is going to show us a kind of a new way to get in, and that's just
Yeah.
these low budget movies, whether they be horror, comedy. I'm hoping we get some good comedies out of this wave of studios realizing it doesn't cost a lot of money to make a good movie and make a
Okay.
bunch of money back.
If I
You
may,
know,
real quick,
yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but yeah, like there's like Weapons and like Talk to Me and like all of these movies that are coming out that are independent, and I am a huge advocate for like more original content instead of
Mhm.
like these sequels, prequels, like continuations. So it's really great to see that we're getting a new wave of that kind of stuff. So I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, listen. I think that it's always been that way. You don't need a lot of money. You know, the magical part about our of acting is that, you know, you can go back to Shakespeare. It doesn't take much. You just get on a stage and you read some words, and you can convey emotion, and you can make people laugh. You can make people cry. And I think if you put four walls around it, you put some lights, you can also tell a great story, and still make people laugh. So I understand where the business aspect is, which,
Mm.
whether we like it or not, this is a movie business, right? So
Right.
those guys and girls that were in power, that see a profit and loss, a sheet,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
Oh no.
everybody went away. Oh, everybody's
that-
back.
we can
Um,
still hear you.
they see a. You
I think
there?
he's cutting in and out. So
Yeah, we're here. We can hear you.
we have the worst luck with
Hello?
connection right here.
Yeah, we've lost your picture. We may have lost your audio again.
Man.
Go back out. Come back in.
Come back in. Yeah,
That's all
damn,
right.
dude.
That's all right. We're gonna make it happen. We'll recap. Hey guys, we're doing a giveaway at the end of the show. Speed Racer Steelbook 4K. Comment in the comments right here on YouTube if you want in on the wheel. And if you're watching this over on, I guess my Instagram's the only one streaming tonight, which is awesome. I'll try to see your comment over there if you want on the wheel. If you really want to make sure you get on the wheel, hop over to YouTube, Cult of Collectors, my YouTube, Mike's YouTube, John YouTube. We're streaming a lot, and we'll spin that wheel at the end of the show. While we're talking about it, I'm actually going to look over here on Instagram to see if anybody said, "Hey, put me on the wheel." I've gotten some thumbs up, but I don't know if that means put me on the wheel.
I don't
I'm
know.
I
gonna
say
go
if
with
you want
no.
to be on the wheel, just say I want in.
Hey, guys, you there?
In. There he is.
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah.
Why do I not have sound?
Can you
You're
hear
not
me?
hearing anybody now.
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Don't look like it.
Oh
It
no.
says I'm in.
We see you and we hear you.
We do see you and we do hear you. If you can hear
Good.
me.
Yeah.
Good. Thumbs down, thumbs up.
I can barely hear
No,
you.
I
You're
no.
muffled, though.
Can't hear?
I can't hear any of you guys.
Ah.
Comment.
I'll log out and log back in.
Yeah, do that.
Yes.
Man, we're gonna get this StreamYard thing
Oh,
figured
now
out.
I feel bad for going off on Bubba.
No, never. Hey, while he's not here, so it's not weird. Lauren, did you buy the giant rainbow stuffed penis, or was that just a picture?
Wait, what the fuck?
I absolutely tackled my ass off. What? I did not purchase it.
Oh man.
It was so funny. It was
That
right.
just totally caught me off guard. You asking that?
Oh, you gotta go look at her last post when she was at the little Texas thing.
Yeah.
All right,
I
you
got
back? You good? He's good.
Great.
We're good.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Paulie, if you heard that about the rainbow thing.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
But yeah, back to what you were saying.
Yeah.
We do have to understand this is a business, and
Yeah.
sometimes the powers that be see the profit loss statements, and they understand that the sequels and the stuff like that is a easier get for them because they have the built-in audience already. But I'm very optimistic, like you guys are, that independent's going to have a resurgence again. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it's similar to, 60s, 70s, 80s, when, you had a sort of this fall off from the studio system.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had all these young creators that were coming out of film school, whether it be the Francis Ford Coppolas or the guys of that nature. Because the crazy part is a lot of their films that are just so monumental. When we look at it in budget ratio, they had this much to work with.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I agree with you guys. I think it's a great time. I just think the world, specifically this industry, is still trying to grasp this new world of streaming and of YouTube, and how like Obsession, you could just post it on YouTube and then years later sell it.
Yeah. I think that's I'm with you. I'm excited. I hope we're starting to see the groundwork of what's to come, because I'm over the big budget. I'm over the sequels. I'm over the remakes. I know a lot of people are, but hey, when it comes to sequels and remakes, if you want them to stop making them, then stop going to see them. It's pretty easy. But with I think yesterday they announced with Obsession specifically that they're going to hold off on putting it on streaming for like a week or two and leave it in the theaters. And I'm like, thank God, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
So
yeah, that's smart.
I hope we start seeing more of that. I hope they start scouring the web. Surely they'll come across you saying, "Hey, this guy, he's already here. He's writing stuff. He's wanting to produce stuff. Let's give him some money and get some stuff made." And I'm really looking forward to it. I hope it's huge. I hope it's awesome. I hope you're involved. I think that would be that would be awesome to see some of your ideas come to light faster and on the big screen.
And I think I listen. I love it, and but I also love not just the big screen. I love that people have the ability to watch it on any screen nowadays.
Absolutely.
It's really it's a cool, unique thing to be able to just listen. If we were talking 20 years ago, when we first, when I first got, really into it, and somebody said, "Hey, you're going to be able to watch it on your phone," it's just like crazy to think about. I remember, when the PSP came out, we thought it was just,
right.
the cat's meow that you could play the PlayStation on the go. So it's ever evolving, and also with that comes different stories to be told, and different worlds. Because you look back at some movies from the 80s, they wouldn't work today.
No.
They don't make them like that.
No, they don't. But also having the ability to have technology. People don't use payphones anymore.
Oh yeah, that's the truth.
That is true. That is true. A movie like Porky's wouldn't work today. I mean,
no.
Come on.
I do have a good question for you. When it comes to say nostalgia for you per se, what is your go-to nostalgic movie?
Ooh, that's a good one. Depends. I will get super detailed, and it's different. If it's an animation movie, it's going to be one thing. I will say, if My Cousin Vinny's on, it's an automatic watch.
Yeah.
All the time. I think I have to take a moment to say Marissa Tomei won an Academy Award for a comedy. Never
Yep.
will happen ever again.
Yep.
So I just got to put that out there for my cousin Vinny.
Yes.
But I'm all over the place. I love Coming to America. I'm a big Eddie Murphy fan. So Trading Places, all of his stuff, 48 Hours. But then,
Yeah.
in New Age, if The Incredibles are on, that's always hands down Brad Bird. That's always a watch. And then listen, 90s Disney, Lion King, Aladdin.
Oh.
I mean, come
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Those are all even a
Don't get Lauren started.
That's my part. That's
yeah. Yeah. I will say recently though, I hadn't watched it in a long time, not to switch studios, although I think they're one now, but A Bug's Life, which is a phenomenal
Oh, yeah.
movie.
Oh, yeah.
Great movie.
Love that
And I
film.
just hadn't seen it in so long.
It's so good. I love it so much, and it says like so much about like just like a modern society, or just like society where it's just like there's more of us than you. And it's just
Yeah.
like I love that message. Like it doesn't even need to be political. It's just like, hey, like you can clock yourself real quick. Like
Yeah.
love it.
Well, and that's another thing too, that piggybacking off of what we said earlier with, the change in storytelling and independent film. I also think sometimes we may have gotten away from just being an escape, joyous thing that the theater was and is. I don't necessarily know that there needs to be a point that needs to be brought across every single film. I think sometimes it's okay to just go into a film and laugh and have a good time
Set your
and
brain off.
eat some popcorn and enjoy it with some other people who you may know, you may not know. And then in 90 minutes, go about your business and go into the real world.
I love that. No, and you're preaching to the choir. Honestly, I absolutely agree with you. Where I just think we like just so focused on like, oh, there's a message with this, or like it's just like, can we?
And listen, there's a place for it. You have to have those movies. I mean,
there's nothing wrong with that, but when it's so forced, like it's just like shoved into your face. But if there's passion behind the project and like you have a message, but there is also still an honest story to be told, like all for that. But when it's just only the message and like the story is lackluster, like I feel like we've been getting a lot of those as of late. So I completely agree with you.
Well, it's tough. It's tough when you have a consumer base that chews up the content so quickly. I mean, we all remember on this call, for people who don't remember, a show used to come out once a week. And you had to wait till next week to watch it. And you didn't know what was going to happen. And also trailers and the movie period itself, when the anticipation would build was much longer. And you sort of really wanted those summer blockbusters to come out and you were waiting for it. So that also has changed. So I can't necessarily fault them, but when you got to pump out a lot of stuff, not all of it is going to be great when you have to pump out that much.
I think we all need to laugh again. Like you mentioned the 80s, like with all those good comedies you mentioned, just, people need to laugh and just relax a little bit,
Yeah. And you can also listen, you tell a story and Trading Places, you can't get more of a moral compass story, right? Than Trading Places. A white privileged man trades places with a poor black man,
Yeah.
and they become a team, and they start off hating each other. So I think that you can do both. There's no reason that you can't do both. And that's
But
what
it's like,
made Eddie so good at it. He
Yeah.
was just able to do it so well.
I just think we could laugh at each other at one time more, like in the 80s. Like a movie like that wasn't so PC. It wasn't like we could all just laugh at each other and we could have
Well,
fun,
don't get me started on Don Rickles.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. It's like it's perfect at that. Like nobody like got mad at him. It's like it was class. It was a pleasure to be ridiculed by you, Mr. Rickles. We just need to.
Gross. Yeah.
I think when it's done with a care and a love that I believe he did have, that I think it's okay.
Yeah, totally.
Sure.
I was even just talking to a friend yesterday about the Hangover, and how they're not going to make that. they don't make it like that anymore. But it's
try
its own right, and like sometimes it like not being PC and being a little bit offensive, like that's funny sometimes. Like, and I don't like how today's society, like we're like also scared of like hurting somebody's feelings. So yeah, I definitely agree with you.
Yeah, it's I going back to what we said, I think the world could use some laughter.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then like a comedy, and sorry not to steal, but it just
go
all of like the stand-up comedians that I really enjoy, like Ricky Gervais is one of my favorites. He's just like I'm here and I'm gonna say it, and if you're gonna be offended, then just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right. I like that vibe. So I definitely agree.
Yeah, I mean, even Dave Chappelle does it. I mean, Dave is another master at it. So comedians definitely, and George Carlin, going back to him, George was a legend.
Smart.
Oh yeah, well, George was a genius. And so I agree. I agree that laughter is the best medicine, they said. So
I believe that. John, do we have any comments in the section to catch up on for questions?
No, not right now. I don't. Yeah, not at the moment.
Just wanted to be sure.
Yeah. Being a Eddie Murphy fan, I'm a big fan of Bowfinger. How did you feel about that movie?
Listen, Bo is listen, it's not up there for me. I will tell you, I'm just putting on my charger. It is not up there for me, but it is a good movie. I mean, I'd rather go Nutty Professor personally than that. But
I always have to ask because I personally have always really liked it, even though it's not as good as some of his other movies, a lot of his other ones. But
yeah, I mean,
Norbert's
good. And then bringing up Steve Martin, though, you got to go back to The Jerk.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Another classic.
Dirty Scoundrels.
Trains, Planes, and Automobiles as well. I think that's one of my favorites.
That's I mean,
Martin and Candy.
Candy is just so good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's just so good. I was privileged to work with David DeLuise on Wizards of Waverly Place. He plays the father on that.
No, that's cool.
Dom DeLuise's son.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's cool.
And I mean, there was nobody like Dom and Bert. I mean, they did their thing, you know. And
the bloopers I've seen.
And David and his brother is the whole family's really in the business. So it was just a cool experience working with them.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's really cool.
You bring up Steve Martin. I saw a video the other day of a gentleman asking a question. I have an answer. I'll love to hear all of y'all's answers. If you didn't know if you ran into somebody that had no idea who Steve Martin was, never seen him, never heard of him, what is the movie you would show them that would just really be a good explanation of who and what Steve Martin is?
The Jerk, probably.
Oh, it's gotta be I mean, he's just so outrageous and outlandish.
Mhm.
I mean, that scene when he's walking away and he goes, "I don't need anything else but this,"
Yeah.
and he just keeps picking up one thing after another. It's just a great display of there are moments in cinema where, specifically in comedy, where you're watching it and you say to yourself, this is a perfect example of. And,
Mhm.
To me, when you look at, there's a scene, it's a song, Make 'Em Laugh, Donald O'Connor, and it is the best physical comedy display ever. I will go down and up against anybody. And to me, that Steve Martin bit is just, it's there. He's in his bathrobe, he lost everything, and he just keeps holding on to one last thing.
Yeah, it's just so silly.
Comedy, I think Jim Carrey, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the early days of like Steve Martin, those early movies, and Carl Reiner directed The Jerk, so you had that kind of old school thing, and then he did Dead Men Wear Plaid, which
Well, I mean, you're getting into a stratosphere of just another level. Carl Reiner,
Mel Brooks, and Carl
Mel
Reiner.
Brooks, those guys. I mean, you look at Young Frankenstein.
Oh,
it's
wow,
just
yeah.
Come on.
It's like, how did he do two classics in 1 year? Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein in 1 year. I mean, that's just wow,
Yeah. Well, and speaking of like classics in themselves too, because I know you guys mentioned Steve Martin and everything, but Lauren recently went to one of those conventions in Texas where she got to meet Warwick Davis, Little Willow, and David Arquette.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What? I didn't fully hear that. What was that?
I was talking about how you got to go meet what's
like
his first
Warwick
name?
Davis,
Warwick Davis, and
Yes. Oh my god!
I blanked there for a second.
Absolute bucket list. Like I love that man so much, and I thought it was so funny because it was Texas Frightmare, so it was a horror convention, and the woman came out and she's like, "Sorry guys, no more leprechaun photos available. There's only Professor Flitwick." And I'm like, I'm okay with that.
She's a big Harry Potter fan.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wearing Hufflepuff right now, but yeah, I absolutely loved that. So that is those are always such cool moments. That whenever I meet someone, it's kind of like, I know it's silly, but I've recently been getting some new tattoos, so it's like they mean something to me. I have got a story for you if you ever were to ask. So it's the same thing with meeting people at conventions, where it's like, oh well, I of course know you and like your big roles, but then I also know you at that role, and I thought you were really great at that. And so you get to have like a little moment.
Yeah.
I had a moment with an actress last year where it was just like, of course I love you in this, but I saw you in this this TV show on Netflix, and that was a really interesting episode. Like, how was that, like, filming that? And so like she seemed really excited to talk about it, and I love doing that because it makes me feel like I want them to know, like, I'm not just like I don't know. I don't want to be obnoxious, but like I'm not just another fan. Like,
Yeah.
I'm I like your stuff. So but yeah, so it's very fun doing the conventions and stuff like that. But yeah, Warwick Davis was so cool. I can't believe I actually got to meet him. I
would
almost
love
did
I'm
too.
jealous.
I am.
I
Like, do you ever do conventions yourself, Paul?
You know, I've never done them.
You haven't done
I
any
bet.
conventions?
Zero.
I think you should
get
do
on
a
it.
theater.
Get on it, sir.
Yeah, I have a ton of my friends do them. I just never I've never done them. I did go to New York Comic Con for Speed Racer actually when we were doing
Oh,
press.
Okay, cool.
So I've been to that. And it's a talk about a world in and of itself. It's just
Wow.
crazy to witness the just the sheer size of it. It's just crazy.
Where was that again? That you said?
New York Comic Con.
Oh, geez, yeah,
Yeah, that's gotta be nuts.
Yeah.
yeah. The Texas one was.
well, hell, I'm in California, the San Diego Comic Con.
Oh yeah, the San Diego Comic Con's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
That's one of those things I'd love to go to, but I really don't. I just
No, you'll be
I'll just
paying
watch
more than
videos.
you would want to, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'll just watch videos.
I used to live in Oklahoma. I recently moved to Texas, a bigger state, but Oklahoma Comic Cons weren't that bad. And then I moved to Texas, and I was like, I want to go to Comic Cons. Like,
Yeah, it's huge.
it's like, oh my
Mm.
god. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
I've heard some stories. So Jen from Wizards, David from Wizards, and then another friend of mine, Vincent, does them, and they're 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 a lot of people.
yeah, it's crazy because then it's like, yeah, you're fighting the line, and then if the actor or what have you has like fatigue from jet lag or whatever, and like obviously understandable, but then it's just like oh, doors closed, and like, you've been waiting in the queue for like an hour. It's just like yeah,
Yeah,
not
that's not fun.
but
Not fun.
How are we
yeah.
doing on the death of Wheel? The Wheel of Death. Sorry, I said the backwards.
Oh yeah, how many names we got on the giveaway so far, John?
We have 6 right now.
6 so far. That's not bad. That's not bad. Everybody needs to get over there. I got that steelbook going. That's gonna be awesome. Going back to I've got to ask this because it's been a conversation between all of us here, and
Yeah.
you probably got some pretty good insight, especially considering that you're writing, directing, producing, so you're in it good. What's the thoughts? What's going on your brain when it comes to all this new fancy AI stuff?
Oh,
You know, I'm- I guess I'll sound like an old man, but I hate it. I
Hey,
really
we're
don't
all
like
old
it.
here, except for Lauren.
Yeah, I really I don't like it. You know, I think that's what makes actors actors. It makes writers writers. It makes directors directors. That's what makes them so great or so special. Is that ability to do it. And I'm sure you guys know that SAG went on strike along with the DGA, a bunch of people a couple years ago now.
Mm.
And it's a scary thought. I get how it can look cool and it looks appealing, but I don't know. I want the people to create.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
think we got a lot more ideas in us, and I'm not there. I don't know if I'll ever be there. You know, I still
Mhm.
read books and paperback books, and I don't like
Mhm.
the Nook, and I don't want to read on my phone, and I still get the newspaper delivered. I just that's who I am. I like it that way, and uh, I guess good on you if you're going to use it and utilize it. That's cool. But I think people should be aware of it and should
Mhm.
know that it's AI, and
Mhm.
should be able to make that choice whether they want to watch it or not, knowing if
Mhm.
it's real or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of have like, I've got like, I don't know, I guess I got like sections of thoughts. Like, I definitely don't want to see an AI written movie ever, like fully done.
Yeah.
I definitely hate that like studios are already firing CGI artists and opting for AI to just do it for next to nothing. But then there's these other pockets, like fairly recently. I wish I had the name of the film in front of me, but there was a film that's I'm pretty sure released now, and I know the trailer dropped, where Val Kilmer was going to do this movie. He wanted to do it, and then he unfortunately passed. And
Mhm.
then his family gave permission for them to AI his performance into the movie. All I've seen is the trailer. Jesus Christ, it looks amazing. I know it's AI, obviously. Everybody's going to know it. But it's just one of those things like he wanted to do it. His family said okay. I would hope that his estate would get paid as if he really did it. That's important. But
Yeah.
it's like I'm just like on the fence with a lot of these things. Like I don't want to
Mhm.
like it, but there's other sides to it where it's like when it comes to like that specific thing right there, I'm like kind of cool. Like he got to quote unquote he got to do it, you know. It's kind of a weird way of saying it, but it's kind of weird that we're already there and it looks that good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would still reject it. I want organic. I want something
Yeah.
real. You know.
Oh, of course. I'm the,
But
No, I agree with Polly. I do on the whole aspect of like actors and writers and everybody to be more organic because it challenges you. You know, regardless of whatever field you're in, as an actor, as a writer or producer or director, you're being challenged as to where
Mhm,
something's
mhm.
telling you what to do.
well,
Now,
Mhm.
yeah.
don't get me wrong, it can be utilized, but you know, I totally get what he's coming from. Go ahead, Lauren. Sorry.
Well, it's okay. I was just going to say that I completely agree, and it goes back to what we were talking about a little bit earlier, where it's like originality over like remakes and like prequels and requels and all that kinds of stuff. Like it comes from the heart. It comes from passion. And with AI, like I honestly am a little bit scared at how quickly we've been embracing AI. So let's just start with that. But
Mhm.
then on top of that, it's like agreed, like what you guys are saying, where writers and just like creators, like we should be able to continue to let that have that freedom instead of like just AI just doing everything. And like, but then what we're really
Mhm.
is the point of creativity, artistry, like all that kinds of stuff. So
Mhm.
it kind of freaks me out a little bit how quickly we've been embracing it. um,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
yeah, I do appreciate that there are like-minded people like you guys where it's like you can see it and be like, that's a bit, let's not do that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's why I'm drawn more to older movies, like
Oh
Mm,
yeah.
30s, 40s, 50s, because you know it was just like people from the stage, and they went to Hollywood, and now they're so good as far as the legends, the Brandos and people like that were born, and you know,
yeah, that's why I
They,
love.
Like it,
they really had to write back in those days because they didn't have like CGI or special effects as a crutch
No.
Mhm,
as much.
mhm.
So they,
Yeah.
a story had to be pretty complete from beginning to end.
yeah.
how you
Like,
doing over there, Polly? Are you able
I'm
to?
great. I'm good. I'm good. I'm probably gonna pop out here in a little bit. I have an early morning flight. That's why I'd stay
That,
on.
no, no
No, you're
worries. That's
totally
why I was
fine.
asking right now. Yeah. So if we want to do that giveaway now or after the fact, that's up to John. But
Well, you let me know when please. I hope we'll have to do this again. and you
We're always
let me
welcome.
know. And thank you so much for the love for Speed Racer. We had a ball making it, so I'm just so grateful, and that everybody has a fun time watching it, and there's so much emotion behind it. Um, but please let me know, and guys, if it's all right with you, I don't know if we
Hmm.
can do this. I know it's a little logistics nightmare, but I'd like to add my signature to that steelbook if possible. So if you
Oh,
want to send whoever wins it, you send it to me. I'll send it back, and
Okay.
we'll get it signed for them.
Oh, cool.
John
Okay.
would be the person to talk to.
That would be
You just have to
awesome. Yeah.
send me
Wonderful.
That
whatever
would be
Good.
really cool.
That's
of
super
you,
cool.
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
address you want, PO box, whatever you use for your
yeah.
public
Sounds
stuff.
good. Well, we're DMing, so I'll DM you, and we'll get it together. And please keep me up to date. Let me know who wins,
Okay.
and I'll make sure we get it on there.
Okay.
Well,
That's
how about
awesome, man.
this?
I
That'd be
greatly
great.
appreciate that.
How about
That'd
this?
be great.
Since you're going to be getting ready to go as it is, why don't you let the people know your, tag name, your username, things of that, where they can follow
Yeah.
you on social media.
So pretty much Instagram only. NJBoy33. Very creative. I'm from New Jersey, so
Hmm.
NJBoy33. And that's it. That's pretty much it. I'll keep you guys up to date with everything that's coming out, and I'll shoot it over to you guys. And when we get some episodes and written, and we'll get the ball rolling, and then hopefully one day I'll get to meet you guys all in person.
Oh, that'd be
That'd be
Sounds
amazing.
awesome.
awesome.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
Definitely.
thank you for coming. You're
Really
welcome on anytime as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
in the
Well,
future.
I
Anytime.
appreciate it. Anytime I get to talk about old movies, I'm a happy camper.
There you go.
That's what we're here for.
It was a
That's
great
what we're
Thanks
here
again,
for.
Paula. We greatly appreciate you being here tonight.
Yeah.
Have a
Thank,
good evening.
Yeah, man.
Have
thank
a
you
safe
guys.
travels
It was
too.
great to meet everybody.
Yeah.
See you
Thanks
later.
again,
All right.
Paulie. Have a good night, man.
All right, you too. Bye.
See you.
Well, let's update the giveaway, guys. Holy crap. So our giveaway tonight of the 4K Steelbook for Speed Racer is now going to be signed by Paulie Litt himself. So when you do win, give it some time. It's gonna be traveling a little bit before it gets to you. So yeah, if you're here on the YouTube, let us know if you want on the wheel. If you're watching over on Instagram, let me know there, or come over to YouTube and let us know here, and we'll be spinning that here in about, I don't know, probably about 20 minutes is when we'll be doing that giveaway. So that was fun. Charlie, you're awesome. That's cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for reaching out to him
No
and setting
worries.
that up.
Yes.
No worries. I'll do my best to try to get, future guests as best as I can. I actually did try to reach out to Kid from Kid and Play.
Hell
Just
yeah.
I did try to reach out to see if maybe I haven't heard anything yet, but you never know. There's always that possibility. But if he does, hopefully I can talk to Sean Wise again, who played Goldberg from Mighty Ducks. The thing is, though, is that he actually does charge for his time.
Yeah, I know a few of them do.
Yeah.
Not all of them do, but some
I
of them
mean,
do.
it's cool, but
I could try reaching out again and see what he would say, but yeah.
Gray 1951. We keep hearing AI is unstoppable, whether it is entertainment, business, manufacturing, etc. I think the powers that be have already decided to keep pushing it, no matter what, no matter the consequence.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel because I use it quite a bit in making, because personally I don't have artistic skills from pen to paper. I can't draw and stuff like that. So it actually allows for me to have an outlet for like an artistic outlet, because I have it in my head, but I can't put it on paper.
And I heard that argument. Yeah, and I heard that argument like just today on a podcast, and I'm like, you know what? That's legitimate. If you're just somebody that has all the ideas but just never could create it, this is a fantastic tool.
It's like any other technology. If it's used for good, it's good. But if used for bad, it's bad. But the thing is, it'll be used for bad because it'll be used for military purposes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well,
Judgment Day is coming, my friends. Let's just all be clear.
Yeah.
I always like to kind of joke whenever we talk about
Warheads, how's it going?
AI and stuff like that, where it's like back when the internet actually started, like AOL, like do 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 do, like that.
That dial up.
How'd that go again? I missed it. I'm sorry.
How'd that go?
But my point is that there was always people being like, it's immediately gonna go to like, sexy business, like immediately, and then it did. So it's
yeah, there's AI girlfriends right now if you want to buy one.
Right, exactly. So my point is that like AI, like kind of what John was saying, where it's like when you're just trying to get like something from your brain onto paper essentially, or computer, or whatever you want to call it.
I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not.
Totally fine, but like it almost inevitably is going to be used for malicious things.
Another bad thing, Lauren, is they you might know about them, but they've been building all these data centers all over the place, these massive facilities that are draining tons of power, and it'll probably end up costing the taxpayer, well, it'll end up costing the people buying energy a lot of money eventually. And also what they're doing out in the west, southwest regions and things like that, they're drawing groundwater to cool these facilities, these massive facilities. And the west, or especially the southwest right now, is experiencing a horrible drought, especially because apparently the Colorado River is not producing a lot of water because there's not any snow in the mountains, enough snow to replenish it. Lake Mead's down, I forget how many feet. Like it's the water line is so noticeable you can see it from space apparently.
Oh my god!
In Lake Mead, so it's like 100 feet or something crazy. It's like way down.
Yeah,
makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
So I understand that aspect. You're using it, but in those data centers being used for like AI, they're like purposely being made for AI stuff like that. So,
but that goes back to what I was saying a little bit earlier, where it's just like it's freaking me out how quickly we're embracing AI. Like we need to pump the brakes. Like we can't. I'm not ready for it. None of you should be ready for it either.
I mean, I use it to make some cool thumbnails, but
exactly,
that's about it, though.
I use it for pictures mainly.
Yeah,
I love using it for pictures.
Yeah, and totally fine with that. Or like, like you have a photo, and I put you in like this, because there was one photo that I did on like one of my nerdy pages, where I turned myself into like the Emperor's New Groove, kind of like dressed like the little headdress. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Like,
what is it? Kuzo, or what's his name?
Cusco,
yeah. I love that movie.
I love
I do too. I need that 4K. That's what I need.
What's his name? Cusco. But yeah, like that's totally fine. I think when it gets just kind of like, oh, we're getting a bit scurry with it, I don't like it. We're starting to become iRobot a little bit, and I'm not a fan of that.
No.
I think
guys, did you want to
how's the fresh ink?
Oh, yeah, she's tender still.
That's a tender spot to put one.
Yeah, I actually took the second skin or whatever, like the cover.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
I was kind of frustrated not at anything going on in the. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, and this is part 2 of 3, so we get to another round in a month. But yeah, this is got this done on Monday, so only a couple of days in, but I'm trying to let her
definitely take a lot of energy out of you, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I got a tattoo back in like November for the first time in forever, and that's the first time I've ever had that fake or that skin sticker thing put over a tattoo when it's done. That's the first time I've ever had that done before, and it was on my leg. And he got like mostly all my hair, like that he didn't shave to do the tattoo. I had to yank that thing off in the shower. I was in there screaming.
I know. Oh my God. So
it was awful.
So like part 1 was just like basically like the black ink like stenciling of characters, and I didn't know how to take it off, so I took it off the wrong way where I did it like a band-aid. So I started at the top going
That's
down.
what I did. What are you supposed to do?
You're supposed to go from the bottom, but
it sounds awful either way.
I did that today, still hurt like bloody hell.
Yeah,
it was basically the same thing. So I don't know what she's like. My girlie, she's like, oh, you're supposed to put soap on it and then do it in the shower. And I'm like, okay, here we go. And I'm like in the shower, like sudsed up and everything. And I'm just like, ah.
Yeah, it sounds like that was.
It was not fun. It was not fun. But I wanted to give her some air, but we're gonna put some Aquaphor on her in a little bit.
There
you guys would want to do a little bit of what you picked up this week, do you?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I only got 2 things I grabbed.
I can't buy anything.
I had one of those big pre-order weeks, unfortunately, where I've had too much stuff come in, but I was like, "Fuck, I've got
save it for next week."
I didn't pick anything up, but I did grab a couple of like some rewatches that I wanted to talk about. If
hell yeah.
It's funny. I picked up Eternal Sunshine, and Paulie was in it.
Yeah,
that was purely by just chance.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm glad one of us asked about that. I was going to, so I'm glad one of us asked about him being in that.
Yeah,
I had to, man, because he's worked with some legends.
Yeah,
so
yes, he has. I got to try to get Charlie Talbert in.
That'd be cool. Yeah. Well, if some of us got some stuff and some of us did, we'll just go around. We'll just, and Charlie can just be like, I'll have stuff next week or something.
I won't have shit at all.
That's fine. I got 2 things. One's new, and one actually came out back in March, and I didn't know it, so I got it. But I got the new.
I can't afford shit anymore.
Oh, come on, man. I got the new from Paramount. I got the new 4K steelbook for Escape from LA.
Oh, Purdy.
It's got.
And you heard about
back.
Heard about the reboot that's coming?
I heard about the reboot that's coming, and it's got a nice little inside picture.
I was about to say, I gotta ask.
You're gonna ask, so I figured I'd show it. 4K and Blu-ray. The other movie I picked up, I heard about this a long time ago, and then it's made its rounds back around because they actually released it. This movie that was made 20 years ago, starring Corey Feldman, and he's going around and talking about it now because Arrow finally released it, and it's called The Birthday. Have you guys heard about this before?
No.
I beg you to go and watch the trailer. Apparently, he's going around on multiple different podcasts and talking about how if this movie was released 20 years ago when it was made, how his career would be 1,000% different. How he just like put everything he had into this movie to create this character, and you just get lost in his acting, and the story is bizarre and phenomenal.
Did he direct it
up like crazy? Do what?
Get lost.
Did he direct it and stuff?
No. He just starred in it. I think the director is either French or Italian. I don't remember off the top of my head. It was a foreign director, and the trailer itself, like, I'll give it to him. The trailer, I watched the trailer. I don't know what the fuck's going on. But his acting, I'm like, you know what? It's not bad. Like he created this like character, and it's weird. It's weird as hell. But whether or not this movie would have changed the trajectory of his career, I have no idea. I just got this, so I haven't been able to watch it yet. Because I didn't know it came. I mean, it came out like back in March. I had no idea. But he's just now going around on podcasts and talking about how they finally released this and how like the powers to be shut it down 20 years ago and all this wild, crazy shit. You know, Corey Feldman. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's two things about that. If they shelved it for 20 years, that might be something tells you something about it. And the other thing, well, Arrow released it though, so maybe it's something
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's a cult film. It's going to be a cult film. You know,
I think it might have gotten released overseas, but it was never released here in the States.
Really?
And yeah, and he was he's done multiple interviews now that I've seen where he's just like talking about how, you know, my career would have taken off like this would have been my like Forrest Gump. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
like he was amping it up. So I was like, you know what? And then I went and watched the trailer and I was like, this is fucking weird. And if we wouldn't get flagged, which we probably would, I would say just throw on the trailer right now. But when this is over, go watch the trailer. Tell me what you think.
Check that one out. I hate kind of making fun of him because he does stupid things in his life, like his music. You know, his music's horrible, and he takes it so serious. I'm impressed with his seriousness about his music, but it's not good. Yeah.
He gets out there and hustles though, and he don't care, man. People make fun of him just as long as he doesn't do a guitar solo in that movie. I'll try to watch it.
No, there's no guitar playing that I've seen so far in the trailer.
Thank God.
There's a couple of DVD, a couple of YouTube pages that I see every now and then that they always give him shit about it. It's mostly talking about music because he was so beloved as a kid. There's so many movies I like and so many movies so many people like. He's really good in them too. The Goonies, Stand By Me, and he was a great actor when he was a kid, at least as far as kid acting goes. But of course, we don't know what happened to him. Supposedly, allegedly.
I mean, maybe if he never had the Michael Jackson connection, maybe his career would be different too. Though sometimes,
Yeah, he did. He still does that Michael Jackson stuff. He'll still do that on stage. Supposedly, it's like those Michael Jackson moves and stuff.
Oh yeah. When he's doing his tour, he's up there. He's in the Michael Jackson outfit sometimes.
Yeah, it's got the one glove on.
Yeah.
Oh.
I would love to see it. I would just love to see
anything this week.
Mike, did you pick up anything? I know Charlie said he didn't.
Yeah, I got a couple of things. I got my 4K of Bringing Out the Dead.
Oh, nice!
Finally.
Nice. Yeah,
that's a good movie.
Yeah, I got a pretty good deal on Amazon, and then of course I got a
Eternal Sunshine.
Nice.
I love that movie so freaking much.
I know, it was so weird that he was in that, and I had just got it, so that's kind of strange. Other thing, let me see. I got this 3-pack of Alfred Hitchcock movies. If you can see that, it's got Notorious. It's got Notorious, Spellbound, and Rebecca on there.
Nice.
So yeah, that's all I got this week.
Nice.
Cool. Well, I also forgot because I went to the convention and I missed last week. I grabbed a couple of physical copies of some Arrow editions. So I have a couple of things that I could share. If you guys are interested.
Go for it.
Yeah.
So
I love Arrow.
Yeah. So I got Salem's Lot.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I still need to pick that up.
Admittedly, haven't opened it yet. I'm sure there's a bunch of goodies in it, but I saw that. I'm like, so that's mine. So
did you book in a poster with that?
And then in the same breath, I saw Snakes on a Plane.
Hell yeah.
Arrow edition of Snakes on a Plane. I'm like, well, I gotta have that. Like,
yeah.
Why would I
There's
not?
snakes on the motherfucking plane.
But I know.
Cool.
I don't mean to be cross, but the titty bite, like that one,
Mm-hmm.
makes me laugh every single time. But yeah, so those were the two main ones. I also got a VHS of The Mummy.
Nice.
Technically, Mummy Returns.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Very nice. Very nice.
That's
The 4K trilogy of the money, but yeah.
yeah. but yeah. So that's the physical media that I got. Everything else, like I already hung up artwork that's behind me right now, and a couple of other things. But yeah, that's the physical media I got.
Looks like you got pretty good deals on them. Did you got those at the convention? Correct. That's what you said.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know the prices, but they look pretty good on it. So that one was 45 and 35. Looks like a pretty good deal too on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Considering like Arrow and all the kinds of stuff, like grabbed a couple of pretty good steals.
Well, let me run through mine real quick, and we'll get onto the giveaway. It looks like we're about to that time.
Alrighty.
I'll get to Chris and all you guys. I'll get to your questions here in a minute. I saw your question, Chris. That was the last movie we saw, but let's get into that here in a second. Lauren, I picked this up this week. You were talking about it a while back, but this is the 10 Cloverfield Lane 4K book.
I love. Oh my god, I need that. I need that. Oh my god, just another thing that you guys are gonna make me buy. Like, that's so cool. I freaking love that.
Yeah.
That's such a good movie, and that's a beautiful steelbook.
This one turned out pretty nice. Oh, I finally got this in. I ordered it the week before, but it just came in as that Harry and the Hendersons 4K.
Yeah,
I really want that.
I still need to get that.
Yeah.
I need that in Great Outdoors.
Yeah.
And
I just saw that.
The movie I really like, I picked up the Bubba Hotep 4K steelbook.
Oh,
nice.
Hey, I ordered that. Where the hell's mine? Wait a minute.
That artwork. Very cool.
Yeah, it's interesting. But it's a Bubba Hotep on the front. So, yeah, I've always really liked this movie. I like Don Coscarelli movies.
Yeah, I always forget he directed that.
Yeah.
Very cool. I love when a steelbook has interior artwork.
Oh yeah.
And also the Flintstones.
I really want that too. Shit.
Oh my god, nostalgia. That's awesome.
John Goodman, we're speaking of.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Stone book.
Double feature with 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're having Paulie Litt on because he was in the Speed Racer film too.
Yeah. Oh yes, another interior. Oh, I love it.
On the back side there, John, it looks like Barney. Barney's on that side and Fred's on the front.
Oh
Yeah,
my god, yes. You're right.
That's about it. These are just a couple. The only reason I'm gonna show you this, this is an anime I picked up, but it's I found this site. It came up. I don't know. I can't remember where it came up, but it's called Sloppy Second Sales. Oh
yeah, I've bought stuff from them before.
It's burned. This is burned, but I think for movies, it's not so much something I go for. But for anime, it might be some place to find something like this. This is like an older anime series, and some of that stuff's hard to find. And if you do find it, it's really expensive, or you never can find like the right. It's either just in Japanese or something like that. It's like a certain format and it's hard to get, but I'd recommend checking those guys out. I'm not endorsing them or anything, but they might have something you might be interested in that you can't find. That's what it looked like. They had a lot of things like that, but the last is actual anime series. This is Ica. So I think it's called Agent Ica technically, but it's just Ica. Pretty good stuff. It's I don't know, some kind of disaster happened. I haven't watched the whole series yet. I just got it a couple of days ago. Something happened on Earth, and the whole Earth's like covered in water. It's kind of like a water world kind of thing. But to be perfectly honest with it, the whole movie's just focused more on the upskirts, and there's nudity in it.
Oh, word!
It's kind of what it is, and it seems to focus on that more. I mean, the story's interesting, but it's it focuses on that other stuff more.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it is. I think that other one's like that too. But I'd seen somebody had it previewed on Instagram one day, and in the animation looked good. The animation looks good, but it is what it is. That's Japanese. It'll be in normal anime. It's in all over normal anime too, just not as heavy. This is like every other scene is like nudity or some some kind of like very high upperly shot of underneath a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys want to see this in more detail?
Yeah.
Lauren.
Oh yeah,
This thing's crazy.
that's amazing.
One other thing I do want to show you guys before we get on to it. I've got to get up and get it though. I'm sorry.
That's like full size head. Oh, sorry.
What? Oh,
I don't know if I'd say it like that, but all right.
The
I'm
big
trying
Well,
to-
you know.
what are you saying?
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I know what you're saying, Mike.
No, I mean the guy's head is
It's life size.
equal
I get-
exactly
I
life
was
size.
life
That's
size.
right.
Attention, I just heard your words. I'm sorry.
Like
Sorry
this
about
goes
that.
up.
We were
Boom.
just talking about upskirts, and then I heard some
Upskirts
man's
and-
head.
Think about big head, yeah.
Yeah, we got our
No, I owned
heads in the
this.
gutter.
I owned this for like several months before I realized.
It's from the
This-
Evangelion. This is a new statue.
Ooh,
Oh shit, that's awesome.
I don't know if you guys can
so pretty.
hear me very well or not.
That is
I
cool.
can see.
That's cool.
That
That's
really is.
awesome. Wait, did you build that or
This
did you
is
buy
from
it?
the end of Evangelion movie. This is just something that's like the final form of the Eva. This is the robot they fight. So if you hadn't seen it, but
Yeah, I still want to check that movie out. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Well, I think it's cool that Paulie wants to, put his name with the steelbook and, have that be a part of the giveaway aspect of it. I think that was
Oh, yeah,
really cool.
that's pretty awesome. Yeah, whoever wins this tonight, I bet I want to see some. I want to see some posts. I want to see some videos when it arrives.
Oh, definitely.
I'm gonna repost it myself. I'm sure all of us will. But yeah, we've got about what was the final total of names on the wheel there, John?
like 10. We have one more that popped in. Let me
Oh,
get to
wow.
the chat over here real quick before we.
Yeah, let's hit up the chat and then we'll start spinning that wheel.
It says Movie Hunter says you need a black light for that statue, John.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I think the wings glow on it.
That's pretty cool.
They're not wings. They're like these angel things comes out of it.
John,
Yeah, it's part of the 30th anniversary collection of Evangelion. I've got one of the others too, but I'm waiting on two more.
John, did you build that or did you purchase it?
It's a statuette. The only thing you had to do is put those orange wings in it. Yeah, it's a statue. Yeah.
I was just curious. Sometimes it's like it doesn't look like a Lego piece, but somebody spent like 2 months on a Lego piece or something like that.
Yeah. It's really nice. It looks really good. They
Cool. Yeah.
it's Bandai. It's a company Bandai put it out. Plus, I think there's another one, but it's got like a really glossy finish, and all that whole series has a whole glossy looking finish. Some of them have like a matte finish. Some that don't matter, but it's just a really big. It's about this tall. It's bigger scale than other, but the Eva would be bigger than the regular characters. I'll show the other three once I get them in.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
have one, but I'll show it another time.
Cool.
So yeah, I'll pre-order. That's why I literally, that's how, when I order things, it always all comes in at once. Because I pre-ordered that statue and plus the other three in January. And like a lot of these movies I pre-ordered 2 months ago. Then everything just came in at once.
Yeah. Then you've got a million boxes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to get Nico Fuse on the show. You guys know the name at all.
Let's see here.
So
I'm trying to see where we were.
Who was that, Charlie? I didn't hear the name.
Nico Fuse, can you hear me?
I don't think that microphone works, man.
Yeah, it's pretty muffled.
I don't know what's going on with it. Like I hear you, but like you're super muffled.
Yeah.
Mm.
It might have some kind of EQing inside the phone. It might be able to be
Maybe.
messed with.
I checked this out. Can you hear me?
You
Yeah.
sound the same.
Well, he sounds a little bit better, but yeah.
Is it?
Oh, I say sorry. Oh.
Sing me like 5 seconds of Amazing Grace.
Amazing grace.
It's still awful. It's still awful.
You did that
Thank you.
to him only.
But
That
thank
was
you.
good.
Thank you for that.
No, I was trying to say that I could try to hit up Nico Hughes if you guys know the name.
Okay. I know that name. Who is
Trying
that?
to seance you, Jody.
All right.
Let it happen.
Oh, because when I made a video of Jack the Bear because it's a personal favorite movie of mine, he actually liked that video that I made, and I remember there was a picture that he really liked, but he was like, "I don't like that it's got all these like letters on it or whatever letters and numbers." And I said, "Do you want me to take care of that for you?" And he goes, "You can." So I was able to contact someone before I knew about Chat GPT and how to fix, pictures or whatever. And so what had happened is that I had my other friend Nick Navarro take care of the picture for me, and I sent it to him, and he goes, "Nice," And so I had asked him once before, "Hey, we do a thing. Would you like to join us?" And he didn't even get back to me. So I'm gonna try again.
Sounds like he used you. So it sounds like.
Yeah, it's very possible, but I'm gonna try again.
Dirty hooker.
Dirty hooker.
Sorry, that got dark. I apologize. What's going on in the chat, John?
Yeah, I see a lot of comments.
Hey, Nelly.
You watch every Wednesday?
Thanks for watching every week.
Hell yeah, you're on the wheel. I hope you win. I'm pulling for you now.
Yeah.
We did have Chris did say what movie did we watch last? What movies have we watched last? Well, I watched Event Horizon last night for a millionth time.
Oh, yeah.
My most recent watch, I actually discovered a 2026 movie with Samara Weaving that I did not know existed. I think it came out like in March or something. It's called Over Your Dead Body. It's very good. It's also got Timothy Oliphant, and I love him.
I've heard of it.
Okay, well, congratulations. I had no idea it existed.
No, I mean, I've heard the title. I don't know the movie. I'm just saying that I've heard the name.
I know. I'm just trying to be sassy. We're all good. But
you're always sassy. What are you talking about?
It was really good. I enjoyed it. It was kind of like I don't really even know how to describe it. It was like there was a twist, and then there was a twist, and there was a twisty twist. So yeah, it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. Great cast. So if you are looking for something that you're just trying to find something new for, like, definitely that one. I like that.
Nice.
Yeah, Nick Zilla, the director, is called Hideaki Anno, who did Evangelion and Shin Godzilla.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, Shinji's the main character from Evangelion, the male character.
Mm-hmm.
He has been muffled on that. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, quit messing with my audio.
Everybody's just talking about you, Charlie.
I know. Quit making fun of me. Ah!
Like, why is he so muffled?
He's
They're
a
talking about
muffler.
his muffle.
He is of the muffling assortment.
Mm.
I have not got to
Muffling
go to
breed.
Japan. The Godzilla store has an Eva and Godzilla hybrids. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Unless it's an online store, there might be one of those too. I know they have I know the Godzilla Hotel in Shibuya has a like a museum in the bottom of it that has a bunch of Godzilla. It's like a Godzilla museum and theater and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
There was a Godzilla hotel.
Yeah.
Mm.
in Tokyo, but
It shakes every 12 minutes.
Yeah. It's like it's kind of in the area where there's the Toho theaters, and it's like the head of Godzilla. You can be walking down the street, and it's like the head of it. You can see over top of the building. It's like mounted to the top of the building, but it looks like it's Godzilla, like behind the buildings. Yeah, it's really cool.
That's absolutely bonkers. I gotta experience that in my lifetime.
Yeah, and all the rooms are themed like different Godzilla movies and stuff like that. You can stay in the Mothra room, and yeah,
very cool.
Last movie I watched is the Batman. All the Batman films recently. Nice.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
He did.
All right, everybody. You guys want to get on to this giveaway?
Let's spin this wheel.
Yes.
Again, tonight we are giving away the 4K Steelbook for Speed Racer, and now it is going to be signed by Mr. Paulie Litt himself. So whoever wins this, please give it time. John's going to ship it to Paulie. Paulie's going to sign it. Paulie's going to ship it back to John, and John's going to ship it to you. Whew, that's a lot. I hope you secure the hell out of that thing, man.
When we get it to be signed, do we need to have Paulie like rip open the plastic and actually sign the steelbook, or should I send it with the plastic?
I would.
Well, you know what? Let's do this. Whoever wins this, John will get a hold of you. And you can tell John where to tell Paulie to sign it. Okay. Don't be dirty with it.
Yeah, basically. There you go.
Jody.
Tell Paulie where to sign it. I'm glad he's not here. All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna spin this wheel, and we're gonna see again. If this is your first time on the wheel, if your name comes up, it's not good. This is the last man standing situation. So the last name on the wheel will be our winner. So let's spin it, John. Let's see who's losing tonight. Got to get some wheel music, you guys.
We do.
Oh, what was that? World class
amateurs.
World class amateurs. We're sorry, you're out. You're gone. You're our first loser of the night.
Oh, by the way, if anybody's new here, this is a countdown. We do an elimination wheel here. We don't do the first.
That's right.
We eliminate people to the very end. So
eliminate.
Yeah. So you're hearing cheering. That doesn't mean you won. That just means you lost.
Yeah, that means congratulations. You may not exit. Who's this? Who lost? Oh man, Ray, dude, he was our winner a couple weeks ago. Sorry, buddy.
Did that dude for the nightmare set ever hit you up?
Yeah, he wants it, and my dumbass forgot to mail it Saturday. So I'm sorry. It's going out this Saturday now.
Damn.
Yeah, he was super stoked, dude. Oh, Movie Hunter, come on, man. You know what? One of these days we're just gonna make a wheel, and all the spots are gonna be Movie Hunter, just so you win something. Because you are here all the time.
Yes. His perfect attendance.
Perfect attendance all the time. With the comments and the stuff. Chris Bullock, sorry, sir, you are now out. You are not our winner. We are whittling away. Whittle. I love that word. Whittle. It's fun to say with the L's. Who's this? Who's our next loser? Nick, dude, come on. Get with it. All right, Nick's out.
We're getting down there.
We're getting on down. Signed 4K Steelbook. Ooh, that's around the line. Oh, who just got kicked out?
Ray
1951. Man, that was close too. I feel bad for you. That was like right on the edge. I think the one person that sucked up is still alive. So let's hope. Oh, who's this? That's a long name. I can't read it. Foreheads. Boo. You're gone. I'm sorry.
That was Andrew.
Andrew, man.
Don't let the door hit you.
Final three. And who's this? It's out. I Am Goose. I love that. I love that name so much. All right, final two. It's going to land on our loser, and then our winner is going to be on the wheel. Get ready. Around and around you go. Where it stops, nobody knows except for all of us right now.
Like Jackalope or winner.
Oh man, right at the tail end, and our winner is
Jackalope.
Jackalope. Woo!
Jackalope.
Applause break. Winner, chicken dinner. Get a hold of John. John's got the steel book. You can let John know how you want it signed, and he'll send it to Paulie, and Paulie will send it back to John, and John will send it to you. It's going to take a little while. There's going to be some logistics involved, but that was super awesome of our guests to just throw that out there.
I know that was really cool.
That's pretty cool. I didn't put my name on there. I held myself back. When as soon as he said that, I was like, "Oh well, all of our names are on there now." So,
No, not me.
Mail it to everybody. We'll all just sign it.
Yeah, you should, John. You should send him send him the steelbook for sure, but then send him a bunch of other shit too. Can you just sign this too while you're at it, and just pack it back in this box and send it back to me?
It's like, can you sign my 8x10 glossy?
Yeah, here I'll send him. I'll send him my head.
Ah.
Oh my God.
It's like that scene from Pee-wee's Big Adventure where he pulls that big head out. He's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just opens the box and he pulls a head, and he's like, "What
The hell is that?"
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Jackalope, I'm at Bewitched Collector on Instagram, or just Instagram and whatever. Instagram and TikTok, wherever you can find me at there. So, or
if you already follow one of us, you can hit up any of us, and we'll direct you to John. So we're not going to make it hard for you to get a hold of this. And this is super awesome. And
We gotcha.
when you get that, man, I want to see that. Jody is trying to get his head signed. You damn right, all the time. Somebody signed my head.
That would be funny though if he got that in the mail.
Yeah, I've still got the original box. I can just put it back in there and ship it off.
You could.
I'm gonna put this
Hey,
back.
Paul,
in.
can you send something to me?
It's like, will you sign my
Let's
hand?
have
Will
it.
you sign my helmet?
yeah, I watched a crash too.
My helmet.
Sign my helmet.
You're a
That
weirdo.
sounds like something you'd say to Rick Moranis for Spaceball.
Oh, now that would be a signature. Holy shit.
Yes, it would.
Did you guys watch
Well,
that
thank
crash?
you.
Yeah, Crash was cool. About that girl.
I haven't watched it yet. I've seen a bunch of shit about it, but I haven't watched the doc on it yet.
Yeah, I'd heard about it a little bit beforehand, but never dove deep into it. Which that video doesn't dive. That movie didn't dive very deep into it, which it's even more fucked up when he. But
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like more
Into
stuff
it.
came out about it or something.
Speaking of like shows and like I recently have discovered a new TV show on Apple Plus. I don't know if you guys have that.
I think I have it for free somehow.
There's this TV show called Widow's Bay. Are you guys familiar with that or heard of
I
it or
don't
anything?
think I've heard of that.
It's really good. It's kind of a blend of like Stephen King and H.P. Lovecraft a little bit.
Oh,
It's kind of like it's an island off of Connecticut, so like but it has like a curse on it, so like people that were born there can't leave, but then also like the main guy who's like the sheriff, and then like he teams up with a couple of other people to kind of try to like fix it, but like each episode is its own kind of like little like horror story. It's very good. And like you're busy like watching like the entire time. You're not bored the entire time.
Mhm.
If you guys find yourself being able to watch it, I recommend it. So
nice.
Pretty cool. I like.
I don't know if anybody's familiar with the comedian Tom Segura, but if you like his humor, he has a Netflix show called Bad Thoughts. Only watch it if you have a good sense of humor.
and if you can be offended and
Yeah, if you can be offended and laugh about it, please watch that show. Definitely go watch season 1. Season 2 just dropped. I'm only like halfway through it. The last episode I watched, there was a scene where I said, "Oh shit!" Like
Oh no.
As it, oh shit.
I do like Tom Segura, but yeah, sometimes he like makes a joke and it's like, ooh.
Yeah, he does find that line and then he jumps over it and then he runs a few yards ahead of it also.
Like we could have stayed behind the line. We
Yeah.
could have done that. But yeah.
It's good times. Well, guys, this was fun. This is exciting. Congratulations to our winner again. We'll get all that situated after the show. And
if he doesn't for some reason contact, because he's never commented down here, or him or her, excuse me, I think Alan Nelly was second. Is that correct? Or
yeah, believe so.
Yeah. So if for some reason he doesn't contact us, we can we might contact. I don't know. We'll see. We can get a hold of you. If that's usually how we do it, isn't it? We do second place usually gets it if somebody doesn't get a hold of us. That
I think I've got him. I think he's reached out to me over on Instagram already.
Oh, great.
So I'll get him sent your way, John.
Okay. We'll
get this ball rolling. But let's go around. We're at the last little bit of the show. We'll go around and we'll do a big circle on everybody say where everyone can find you or anything you got coming up. We'll start with Mike and go.
I don't have anything this week. I just did that Clint Eastwood thing over the weekend, so you can watch it and rewatch it, or the rewatch if you want to. But that's about it.
Charlie, what you up to?
Well, I actually plan on seeing Masters of the Universe tomorrow. So
I want to see that. You gotta let me know. I want to see that.
Oh, I'm gonna make a spoiler-free review, so then that way people can see my honest thoughts about it. Because I've heard it's the type of movie where you can turn your brain off and just have fun, kind of. So I'm hoping that's exactly what it is.
Well, I saw one of the special popcorn things you can get is a Battle Cat. They put popcorn in Battle Cat. Have you seen that?
Dude, there's some awesome popcorn buckets for this one.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen that, but from what I understood is that the way Skeletor is obsessed with He-Man almost sounds like he's like obsessed with that.
Oh.
Yeah. But I won't know until I go tomorrow. So, but Raging Entertainment, all platforms.
Nice. Lauren, what you got?
Well, I'm mostly on Instagram, so it's Analyzing Horror with a British spelling with an S instead of a Z. And yeah, I just recently posted about a Texas Frightmare convention that I was at. I've got one coming up here soon. Letterbox reviews as well. And so yeah, just kind of like keeping up with that and showing off my like new physical media and stuff like that. I've been going to this used bookstore a lot, so I've been trying to take photos for just showing it off. So that's basically what I've been going and doing lately.
Nice. Cool. John, how about yourself?
Just Bewitched Collector across all platforms. Same thing of Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube for now. So should be cool. Hopefully I'll be able to, I might try to get playing some games online again here on YouTube only. And just get back into probably my Super Metroid playing. And I'm going to play some stuff on Steam. There's a couple of games that I've played and I might go back and replay for audience because they were fun. Metroidvania, stuff like that. So that's about it. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Nice. Nice. Well, guys, this was fun. I enjoyed it. Again, Charlie, you the man. Got us the guest tonight.
Yeah.
And,
pretty cool.
Yes. Pretty cool. Congratulations to the winner again. We'll get all that sorted, and we expect to see a video or a picture or something you opening that box and having a big grin on your face. So we're gonna watch it right here whenever it happens. We're gonna put you in the middle. We might have you as a guest just to watch you open it. I don't know. But and hey, speaking of guests, if you're out there and you're watching, you want to be a guest, hit up one of us. It doesn't matter, Charlie, me, John, Lauren, Mike. It don't matter. Hit up one of us, and you can come join the show one Wednesday evening. And so yeah, we'll see everybody next Wednesday, same time and same place. And y'all have a good night.